Today we'll be discussing about relevance of psychological counseling. In counseling process, it is very important to understand the types of tests that can be used in solving some psychological problems and the things that can help you understand these psychological tests. Number one psychological test you need to understand is achievement test. An achievement test is a diagnosis achievement test that helps teachers and the counselors, even the nurses and the equally therapists and the equally psychologists to understand, to determine the student performance and gives information on strengths and weakness in a given school subject. Having seen this, you can understand that the achievement test we're talking about readiness achievement test. Readiness achievement tests are used to predict success in schools subjects such as mathematics, English language, and typing and shorthand. And when you look at this, what are we trying to achieve under this very achievement test? You can realize that when you talk about achievement test, it's ability for you to achieve a particular goal or results. What does that mean? The psychologist or therapist or the nurse counselor will look into the performance of the students, both in the present and the past, to understand the strength and weakness of such students in a particular subject. And the moment you realize that this student is doing well in mathematics or not doing well, you can be able to ask the questions, where are you having challenges? The weaknesses of such a student in that particular course or particular subject. You can now know whether is it because the student or the person did not have a particular notes or textbook or did not read a particular area or neglected some of the topics he or she is supposed to read that resulted to that weaknesses or failure. To have optimal performance, you encourage the patient or the student to do what? To take all necessary measures in reading and understanding that particular topic and the subject to enable him or her perform optimally. Then another one is 2 intelligent tests. According to Oladele 1987, intelligent tests throw some light on an individual's general ability, reasons, and capacity of learning. It is useful of assessing individuals' intelligence and IQ level, intelligent functioning, screening, and streaming of students into different academic and vocational groups. And what does this mean when you talk about intelligent tests? Intelligent tests here, according to Adele 1987, is trying to tell us understanding the ability, general ability, reasons, and the capacity of learning. What does that stand for? You can see the 5 fingers, my fingers are not equal. This is how brain is. The intelligence of individuals are not the same. There are people that have super intelligence, very fast in learning. There are people that are very dull and very slow in learning. Therefore, that does not mean they are not intelligent, but ability to have the necessary information and slowly learn those informations because of their level of capacity. And when you follow individuals to understand his or her level of capacity in learning, you can be able to do what? Help the patient, help the students to perform optimally. Example of it, we are trying to say grouping of individuals. If I want to know the students that are very brilliant in this class, I will be looking at 1, what is the topic of the questions I'm going to set? I'll give them about 20 questions to go 20 questions with answers to go and read. And after reading, 2 days after, I'll come back and group them into two. And how do I do the grouping? The grouping will be based on performance. Now, how do you do that? You give them a general ability, which ability is a general assessment by giving everybody the same question to answer. You will still see some people that fails it. And those people that fail that exam, maybe not making up to 15 out of 20 questions, you group them by the side. And the other parties, you group them by the side. You are now selecting those that are very brilliant on that area of topic. And then there are another way to assess the same thing is by oral questioning. To know how critical reasoning the person performs. Example, you can be able to ask questions based on the same questions.